Hello everyone, my name is Zetsubo and I am bringing you a Fate Reforged Cons draft. It's Fate Reforged, so the first order of business is to check the rare. And it's an okay one. It's a good one even, but it's not... Well, there are better rares in this set. But there's also not really a common I would pick over it, I think. I'm really not sure. I think I'm gonna pick the mentor for the monetary value here, but I'm actually not sure if I would pick the Dowsing Gloom over it, or maybe the Lotus Badgen. I would have to check it later on like a pick list, because it's a good card. It's good, but it also immediately kind of shoehorns us in white-red, so it's kind of risky pick in that sense. What do we have here? We have Bathian Dragonfire. I think that's the best card out of this pack now. This is a 4/4 fire for 6, which is not bad. But I think we can pick up better finishers. And we'd rather be white-red than white-blue. This is not a bad card. It's pretty aggressive. But I think the Dragonfire is better. It's a bit more flexible. It's just good removal. It's good everywhere, anytime. It also has synergy with the pick with our first pick, since it's an instant, sorcery, excuse me. So yeah, I think that's the pick in this case. Soul Summons is also a good card, but I think the Bathian Dragonfire is better overall. We would like to pick up a Soul Summons somewhere. Oof, this is a rough pick, because Dowsing Gloom is probably the best card, but it puts us in 3 colors already, and that's not really where I want to be. This is a good early drop. This is marginal at best. The red cards are not very good. Could pick the land. Pick a land over Dowsing Gloom. I think I'm actually gonna take the Dows. This might be a wasted pick, but if we do magically end up in Mardu, we just pick up a quality removal spell. And, you know, we're 3 picks in. It might be that red doesn't flow or that we have to ditch it. It might be that white doesn't flow and that we have to ditch the other thing. So I kinda want to draft powerful cards early, especially if we're not really passing anything really drastic. Mardu Scout would be good for like a base red aggro deck. What else do we have? Sandblast is good. The Emissary is decent. Battle Rage is good. And the land is also a good option. I think overall Sandblast is better than Battle Rage. And it's kind of early to shoehorn a white-red land in. If it might not be white-red, it might be white-black or something else, or white-blue. So yeah, I think Sandblast is just overall good spell, good removal. This is not that easy, because Goreswine, Defector, and Captain are all pretty decent. I'd like to have some flyers, but I guess like picking up an Alabaster Kirin in pack 2 or 3 is better than this guy. So I think we're gonna pick the Gore Swine, because so far I'm kinda leaning towards wanting a more aggressive deck. And this is very good with like Barrage of Boulders and stuff like that. And if it ever gets a hit in, it's a massive hit, so. I'd love the land, but I don't think we can pass on the soul summons here. It's both a creature and a spell for to combo with the Soulfire. And it's a good early drop, so it kind of fits in our aggro plans. So yeah, I think the Soul Summons is the pick. Let's try and keep our removal separated. Yeah, Soul Summons. I think Soul Summons fits really well. Oh, I really want... I would love to windmill slam the Noxious Dragon, but it's double black and it's not really what me. I don't think we can support it. And there's a second Soul Summons. And there's a land. Oh, that Noxious Dragon. That kinda stings. I think we have to stick to the plan here and draft aggro and pick Soul Summons. Yeah, I think this is the best card in the pack, but the Soul Summons is gonna be better in the deck that we're trying to get. Well, this is an empty pack. Well, not really, no. Fierce Invocation solid is a solid card, and it's in the colors we want to be. It's pretty much the only option. The most powerful card is Cunning Strike, probably. That means dipping into blue instead of black, which we could do. But I think I want to keep my options a little more open and take a bit weaker card, but one that's a bit more flexible. Now this is interesting because we're kind of looking to be aggressive, so the Ifrit is actually not a bad option. On the other hand, we could do some tricks with the barricade, with like we manifest something with Soul Summons and it's a spell, and then we can barricade it back to our hand and reuse it. Think. Yeah, this is... Oh, what the hell. This is more like a shenanigans card. So I'm not sure if it's gonna fit, but we'll see. This is kinda like... What's the name? Trumpet of War or something? This is kinda like a global booster, which is not bad, but... I don't know. Both cards are pretty marginal in my opinion, so I don't think it matters much which we pick. Guess we take the random 2/2. This seems like a deck that can use random 2/2s. Abzan Advantage Zetsubo, not bad. It's a good card to have in the sideboard, and it's borderline main deckable. Because there are some decent enchantments floating around. This is a gift. I don't think we have to think twice about that one. Wow, no one likes it. Ethereal Ambush. I think this card is pretty good, actually, but okay. Think we'll just cut red. Alright, I don't think we'll play these. Nor this. But so far I'm actually pretty okay. I don't think we'll play two of these. But yeah, we're looking to draft a pretty simple white-red aggressive deck. What looks to be at this point a splash of black. So we'd be looking at Mardu cards. And of course we open an Abzan card. No, I don't think we can take this, so it's between Aerostorm and Debilitating Injury. And since we're pretty heavy red, or looking to be, I think it's gonna be Aerostorm. That leaves us the option to go Jeskai instead, if we need to be. If something crazy gets past in blue. And this is still like a good removal spell. Yeah, in pure power, an Offensa and Injury are better. I'm a big fan of Sultai Flare, but this is not the moment to pick it up. So yeah, not really happy about it, but I guess this is the best option for the deck at this point. Jeskai Ascendancy. Oof. People playing green are getting gifts. Someone's gonna have a crazy abs on deck with an Offensa and an incremental growth. We could take a random morph. We could play the Scavenger. We could take the Nightblade. That seems a bit loose. This is a safe pick, and this is like deciding if we want to go Mardu or not. And this is probably the best card to pick. This is the best card in the pack, but we can't take it. I think I'm gonna play safe and pick the Tracker. It's not great, but it's a solid guy, and it keeps our options open just a little bit longer. And I think this kinda settles the deal. This is kinda like the card that I'm trying to get. The war name isn't bad either. Can we skip on the pony back? I think this is actually overall better than the war name, so we're gonna take it and kinda commit to Mardu at this point. Here's a Barrage, and I am gonna take it because we already have an Aerostorm. If we didn't have it, then we pick the Aerostorm over it, but since we already have an Aerostorm, and I don't think I'm playing two, I will pick the Barrage of Boulders. And then there's an immediate second one, which I don't think we pick. So I think it's either the Student or the Random Morph. I think we'd take a Random Morph. I have the pony back as a warrior. This is a scout. This is a warrior. That's a boar, obviously. A Freet monk. Yeah, I don't think I have enough warriors to support Rush of Battle, so I guess we'll take Leaping Master or the Bloodfire Expert. I think I need a 2-drop more. Or could use a 2-drop more. I'll put it that way. Well, we're not Abzan, so we don't really have a way to abuse +1/+1 counters. Wow, this is really... it's not really nothing we want to do. Seems like white is completely cut off, so that's a bummer. Guess we'll take a Tormenting Voice. It's a very late Glacial Stalker. I think I'm gonna take it. We don't really lose anything, because we can't support this. We're not playing this. Not playing this, and don't think we'll play a second one. So yeah. This is kind of like hedging our bets if the black dries up and we have to switch to Jeskai in the last pack. I'm not gonna play this, so I might just as well pick the charm, I guess. Yeah, this pack hasn't been very kind to us. The Warden makes it all the way through. That's, to me, a pretty clear signal that Jeskai is open. Which makes a pony back a bit of a wasted pick, but there it is. But right now we have, I'd say, better blue cards than black cards. We'll see. At this point, I think I still have the option to go either way. I still want to be either base red or base white. Stubborn Denial. Yeah, I guess so. The rare is a Trail of Mystery we can't use. We have a Mardu Horde Chief, and I think that's gonna be the pick. A Tri-land would be nice for fixing, but we're actually not sure if we want to play need the black on this land. So no, I don't think we can pass on this guy. It's exactly what we want to do. Goblin Slide. I don't think we have enough spells to play that. What are the other options? Valley Dasher. That's a bit marginal. Act of Treason. It's also a bit debatable. The Rough Rider is the best card, but that means we're switching back to the Mardu plan. Which makes, which is not bad. When the black cards we have are decent. Yeah. No, then guess I'll take a gamble on this guy. And there's another pony back and a throttle. I don't think we need a throttle, because Bathim Dragonfire basically does the same thing for cheaper. So a second pony back seems like the play here. Hoarding Outburst. I think that's the best card here to pick. This guy is good. This guy is okay. This guy is good. I think this gives us the most value. And at this point we're looking to maybe pick up a Trumpet Blast or something. Sucks now that I didn't pick up any harsh sustenance in the first pack. Had an opportunity one time if I remember correctly, but I think I picked the Soul Summons over it or something. So we're base red. Splashing. Playing also white and black. Oh. We have High Spire Mantis. And we kind of want some flyers because we have 0 at this point. So we have actually no way to smash through a ground stall. So yeah, I think that's the pick. It passes a late Horde Chief, which sucks, but I don't think we can pass on a on a decent flyer. Yeah. A Summit Prowler. That's a really good dude, and our mana can support it, so We are looking to be base red, so that's good. Oof. Aerialists. That's a very late one. Other options are Valley Dasher and Morph. Do we want another 2-drop? I don't think so. Let's take a random Morph. This guy is really good, but it's also, I don't think I have anything that kills it, which is not good. Well, Sandblast, I guess. Yeah, Sandblast gets it. I think we take a land here over the random Morph. Could do with some fixing. Do we pick removal or fixing? Would we play the banner? I don't think we would play the banner. So Active Treason might make the cut. It's a good way to punch through stalemates. Pick up a random banner, we might use it. And a Trampled Blast, I think that's a good addition. With all the tokens. We got a minor token team, so that's not a bad pickup. So yeah, we're base red Mardu, basically. We're missing some of the best Mardu cards, like the Bellowing Saddle Brute and stuff like that, but oh, it's okay. It's not a bad deck, I think. Pretty straightforward. You play dudes on curve and smash. And we get in trouble if they play something really crazy. Doesn't matter, I think. It would surprise me if we get something relevant the last 2 picks. Alright. This looks interesting. I'm interested to see how good this guy will perform. We'll see. We'll keep this out for now. Let's group some stuff that we will definitely not be playing. Let's get this island out of here, and let's move these for now. This thing is. This is 26, so we need to cut 3 cards. This is probably not very good. Well, it's an okay card, but I don't think it's good in this deck. What does it do? It bounces Pony back to get more tokens. It bounces Soul Summon spells. And that's pretty much it. And it's a defensive card, because it can attack. So that's not really what we want to be doing. I think we're gonna cut the Active Treason, because the Barrage of Boulders actually kinda tries to do the same thing. However, how many ways do we have to trigger the Ferocious? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 probably? 4, yes, 4, 5. 5. It's not much. But I guess against other tokens it's just a good card. Yeah, I think I'll cut Active Treason and keep the Barrage in. And then we will cut a random morph, I think. And I would like to keep the Bondkin to trigger Ferocious, so it's either the Tracker or the Behemoth. So do you want a first strike 3/3 or just a 3/5 big guy? Well, since we're base red, I think we'll kinda play the Tracker and keep the Behemoth in the sideboard. Maybe board it in if we need it. And this then would be the deck, which is basically just 3 drops. These are like late game cards. So yeah, I think we have 3 pieces of good removal. We have a good set of early creatures, we have a decent set of mid-game guys, and then we have 2 cards that should enable us to win the game. So yeah, I think this is not a bad set of cards to play. There's probably qualitatively better decks in the draft, but I think this deck can just win games on the efficiency of it. Just 2-drop, morph, 4-drop, morph the guy, smash. Should be decent. 8, 3, and 4, that seems debatable. We have 3 black cards, well 5, if we count the ponybacks. And both of our dual lands make red, so I guess we can cut a mountain and add a plains. Do we need that much black is the question. We would love it. Well, we would want it. But we want black at turn 5. And we have 5 sources now. And we want white as early as turn 2, and we only have 5 sources white. And we want red all the time. And we have 9 sources of red. So I think I'm gonna switch this. So now we only have 4 sources of black, but we only need it by turn 5. Yeah. I don't really want to go down to 6 mountains. So we'll try it like this and then see how far we come. Alright. Curious how this deck will do. Still 3 minutes for the first round, so yeah. Let's see how this goes.